Hey, hello, welcome back. This is the SIParator AWS deployments online training. This is session number 2. Ingate SIParator Firewall has a PBX front end in the cloud. This is a short session. Basically, we want to show the architecture of the use case that we will be using during the development of the training. Okay, this session we will talk about use cases where separator firewall is a key component of IP telephony unified communication deployment. Uh, there are typical use cases that are not all covered by this training, but you want to get enough knowledge to implement any of them. But typically, any deployment with the separator SBC has a front end uh, of a PBX also hosted on the cloud environment, we'll need to provide a solution for connectivity to corporate offices and branch offices. In other words, you're going to have remote offices that are using the unified communications or PBX resources that are hosted on the cloud, or connectivity for road warriors like mobile users with soft phones and things like that. um, Connectivity on the SIP trunking side with one or more than one ITSPs, um, provide functionalities in order to give survivability to phones that are remotely connected to the PBX. Additional needs for endpoints like that are not SIP based, like provisioning using HTTPS or TFTP or FTP, or other handset features, or even WebRTC clients, etc. Um, and also the need of having secure connections. Whenever you have a user that is using resources from the central site or the cloud PBX, uh, you need to secure the connection because it's going through third-party networks, including the internet. So we are going to see in one of the sessions specifically how to implement TLS SRTP. So, okay, this diagram is going to explain the architecture, the layout of the uh, sample case that we are going to implement through the different sessions. First of all, we have a VPC that has been allocated to a region, okay, as you can see here. In our example case, we are using a region called uh, um, US East 1. As you can see also, we have uh, two subnets created here. One is the 10.0.0.0 slash 24, and we have another subnet here, which is the 10.1.0 slash 24. Uh, and this one is what we're going to call the private subnet, and, and the other one is going to be called the public subnet. And we call it public because the SBC is going to be facing the internet and be the one providing the access to the PBX environment or resources. So the PBX is located in the private subnet, and it has a one IP address assigned, the 149. And the internal interface on the Ingate, on the separator, facing the private network is the one ending on 137, 147. Okay, as a last point, we are going to also enable the separator to become the NAT default gateway to provide NATing to the PBX. Um, we are going to show how to do that. This is basically a setup on the networking on the VPC side of the AWS console. Okay, so that is basically what we are going to uh, see during the next few sessions, and we're going to start just deeping inside any single element of configuration. And don't forget to send your questions to trainingquestions@ingate.com. If you have any questions, please do so. And I'll see you in the next session. Goodbye.